Om Namo Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Dear devotees, thank you very much for joining us today. I wanted to seek the blessings of Radha Madhav, Radha Shyamsundar, Krishna Balaram, Gauritai, Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj, and the assembled devotees, so that we can continue with the series on Sapta Rishis. So we've covered a few Rishis, just a very quick revision. Atri Rishi, we looked at his pastimes, and then Bharadvaj, and then Gautam Rishi, Jamdakni Rishi was the last time we looked at the Sapta Rishis. And then today we want to focus in on Kashyap Muni. Now Kashyap Muni, his activities are described in the Srimad Bhagavatam in some detail. So let's have a look at his one.
Can you hear me, Prabhuji, now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. Our Gotra is Kashyap.
Okay, good. Very good. Excellent. 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 Wow. Brilliant. Thank you for sharing that. So, Kashyap Muni is one of the prominent rishis of the Vedic period, and he's Saptarishi in this Vasta Manu's time. So, in this Manvantara, he is the one of the Saptarishis. As per history, Kashyap Rishi occupied an important place in ancient Bharat. He occupies an important place in the Vedas, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Puranas, and other scriptures. So he is a very powerful sage. He is also the progenitor of many orders of creation, including the demons, demigods, birds, animals, reptiles, and other celestial beings. And we'll see that in a little bit more detail. He also is considered to be a mantra drashta, visionary or creators of the Vedic hymns. Kashyap Rishi is part of a group of 7 rishis, the Sapta Rishis. They are mentioned in the context of Gotra, like Nanivan was just saying. And what is Gotra? Organization of the family lineages. The word Kashyap also means tortoise. Kashyap is also identified as a star in the sky. So all of these Saptarishis, they have their own stars. In the sky, in the northern constellation of the Usha Major, the Dipper, the Great Bear, the Saptarishi Mandala is identified as Kashyap. So he has his own star. The Rishi Kashyap, after whom Kashmir is said to be named, is the author of several hymns and verses of the Rig Veda. Kashyap has sung the hymn in praise of Soma, the moon god, in the Rig Veda. In some texts, Kashyap Rishi is referred to as Arista Nemi, though in most of the literature, Arista Nemi appears to be the son of Kashyap Rishi. There are also references which hold that Kashyap Rishi was the son of Marichi. Marichi is one of the mind-born sons of Brahma. Manasaputra. Kashyap means turtle or tortoise in Sanskrit. As per most scriptures, Kashyap Rishi was the son of Marichi and Kala. Kashyap Rishi had 21 wives. He married the 13 daughters of Daksha. As per Vedic cosmology, each manvantara, a period of time equal to 306,720,000 years, is presided over by a group of Saptarishis, 7 sages. There are 14 such manvantaras which together form a kalpa, which is 1 day of Brahma. Kashyap Rishi is one amongst 7 presiding rishis of the 7th manvantara, called the Vaivasvata Manvantara, which is currently in progress. The present kalpa is known as the Sweta Varaha Kalpa. Kashyap Rishi is considered to be the father of all the demons, devas, demigods, and living beings, including humans. He is said to have installed Varun as the god of water in the western region, where he himself also resides. His sons are said to have multiplied in the eastern region. So let's have a look at the different wives, his sons and daughters. So Aditi gave birth to the 12 Adityas, namely Vishnu, Indra, Vivasvan, Mitra, Varun, Pushan, Twashtra, Bhaga, Aryanam, Datta, Vidrata, Savitri, Amshu. So these are like the, if you like, the devatas, demigods. Of course, Lord Vishnu is in the category of Supreme Lord. But through Aditi, all the devatas took birth, including Soma, many others. He also through Aditi, sorry, Diti, who is a sister of Aditi, the demons came, the Daityas, Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, Ivala, and others. So Kashyap Muni is the father of both the demigods and the demons. And the pastime in the Bhagavatam, in particular with Diti, is described, how she wanted to have children, but it was not the auspicious time. And Kashyap Muni warned her that this is not the right time to have children. It's a very inauspicious time. But Diti couldn't wait. So Kashyap Muni facilitated, and from her womb came the demons, Hiranyaksh and Hiranyakashipu, the original demons. Danu, another wife of Kashyap Muni, and the Danavas, or the demons, Vritra, they appeared, Vinita. So this is Arun and Garud, and the bird species. Yeah, species appeared as well. Quite inconceivable how this takes place. Kadru, the Nagas like Vasuki came forth. Surabhi, so he married Surabhi. From her, the buffaloes, cattle, and 11 Rudras appeared. Krodasvasa, the snakes, Ugras, and goblins appeared. Arista, the Gandharvas and the celestial musicians appeared. The Muni, another wife. The Apsaras, the celestial maidens, and the water nymphs appeared. Ila or Ila, vegetables and trees appeared. Tamra, the hawks, the moths, vultures, parrots, and other birds came. Suras or Simhika, demons like Namuchi and Vatapi appeared. And Timi, the water creatures. So he's a source of a great deal of variety within our creation. Kashyap Muni. Very interesting.
It's quite impossible, isn't it? To believe all this.
It's inconceivable. Yeah. It's
inconceivable. How a tree can come out of a woman buffalo?
because of the power of Kashyap Muni. Yeah. Incredible power. Kashyap was also the progenitor of two sons, Vatsara and Asita. It is said also that he married Akshikni, daughter of Viranya. Through him, he begot the sage Narad. Interesting. Because Narad was also one of the mind putras, Manasaputras of Brahma. Kashyap was also the father of Vivasvan, or Savitri, through his wife Aditi. It is said that after defeating the Kshatriyas 21 times, Parshuram gifted all the countries and lands he had captured to Kashyapa Rishi. So we read that in the Bhagavatam. Parshuram gifted, because he conquered all the Kshatriyas 21 times. He gave everything to Kashyap Muni. Despite its etymological origins being uncertain, Kashmir got its name from Kashyap Rishi. According to Christopher Snedden, the name Kashmir could have been a shortened form of Kashyap Mira, or the lake of sage Kashyap. Alternatively, it may come from Kashmiri or Sanskrit term that means to dry up water. It could also have been derived from the term Kashyap Meru, which means the sacred mountains of Kashyap. In some Puranas, Kashyap is said to have drained the Kashmir valley to make it inhabitable. According to the ancient legends, Kashyap reclaimed that land from a vast lake. His school was based there, and the land was named after him. As per Gopata Brahman, so that's the scripture, Kashyap Muni is said to have stood on one foot for 1,000 years in the forest, to have supported the immortal waters on his head for 1,000 years, and to have heated himself for 48,000 Brahma years on top of the waters. His austerity was very intense. Kashyap Rishi prescribed a putreshti, or son, desiring right for Malini, the wife of King Priyavrat. So this is in the Srimad Bhagavatam. There is also another Kashyap Rishi in Hindu scriptures who was a renowned acharya of Ayurveda, also known as Kashyap Barichi. Oh, that's easy to confuse. Kashyap's dealings with Aditi are described Diti are described in the second canto of Srimad Bhagavatam. So also it's described that the Gotras, like the Gotra coming from Bharadvaj and Brigu, other sages, they had the Brahminical quality, whereas from Kashyap Muni, the Gotras are a little bit more mixed. That is his compassion, because he's given rise to so many different varieties of personalities in this world. So it's quite interesting. So I wanted to stop there. There isn't a huge amount of detail about Kashyap Muni, but that's what I've been able to gather so far anyway. I'm sure there will be more, which we will add to this in due course of time. Okay, any questions, any comments? Naniben, anything you'd like to add?
I think I just thought about various species coming out from wives of Kashyap Muni. Otherwise, it's amazing personalities, all this, isn't it? Yeah.
They're
amazing personalities.
They're
yes.
truly extraordinary.
And they happened years and millions of years ago, isn't it?
They're still present. They're still present. I think this is the most.
Yeah, I mean, they were they're still present, but all this happened
right at the beginning, when everything was being created.
At that time of the creation.
Because that's why all these things have been produced through his wives.
So it's a creation there. Okay. Very nice. Nice to know this.
Yes, no, it is. It is. It's very good. Yes. Anything else? Anybody else?
Yeah, it's very interesting. Very interesting. I like it. I mean, you was reading and I was listening. It's very nice. All these 12 or 14 wives he had. 14 wives in the last one. Yeah. Diti and Aditi, Danu, Vanita, Kradra, Surbi. And they gave the births to their children. All different one. And the last one you said produce water.
Yeah, that's right. Water creatures.
Yeah, amazing. And he stood on one foot to do the tapasya.
Yeah.
And sometimes you think, how can you stand for one foot for so many years?
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Huge
Very interesting anyway.
Use
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Bhagavan. Kashyap Muni ki jai. Oops.